Canyon. And that's how we got our successful marriage. The reporter said, well, what do you mean? And he said, well, we got on mules to go down to the Grand Canyon. They got toured down there. These mules are supposed to be very sure-footed. But my new bride, she said, if he trips and stumbles, I'm not going to give him too many chances. And so after he stumbled once, her horse stumbled once, she said, that's once. Second time it stumbled, she said, that's twice. And then finally, the third time the horse stumbled, she got off the horse, pulled a pistol out of her pocket, and shot the horse. And her new husband said, what'd you do that for? She said, that's one.
He's trying to earn some money, earn his allowance and everything. The mom told him one night that he needs to sweep and mop the kitchen floor, and she'll give him a allowance. So he's going around and grabs the broom and he's sweeping up all nice and clean and everything. He's looking everywhere, he can't find the mop. Looking everywhere, so he goes out, Mom. He's like, well, Mom, where's the mop at? He's like, it's out back. He goes out back, looking around, pitch black dark, late at night, whatnot, doesn't see it anywhere. Gets nervous, shuts the door, goes right back to the house. Mom says, it's scary out there. It's dark, it's pitch black, I can't find anything. It's okay, little Johnny, it's out back. Jesus is going to take care of you. He's going to keep you under his wing. You're going to be okay. Don't worry about it. Just go back out and get the mop. So he goes back out, he's looking around, like, Jesus, can you hand me the mop?
As a matter of fact, was able to work more closely with Bob than any pastor we've had. And I know some of the pastors, especially the founding pastor of this church, I did do a lot of visitation with him, but especially all the others, I worked very, very closely when we were serving as deacons, and then we started with elders not too long ago. And I can just tell you, it's just so easy to meet with him, and we would talk about all kinds of things, not only church matters and the people in the body here, but just personal things. We would talk about our own personal viewpoints and personal growth and so forth. And I was never able to do that, didn't have that opportunity with any other pastors. And for me, it was a tremendous growth for myself. And I've certainly seen a big change in this church, not doctrinally, but in the practice of worship. And that was a transition for me, but it sure has improved my worship with God and makes it more personal, very personal. And so I really appreciated that. And from Jennifer, gosh, the same thing. Of course, I wasn't as close with you as Bob, but certainly the relationship I've had with you is fantastic. And what God has used you in this church is beyond. I'm sure the ladies could even have more to say about that kind of thing. And both of you, just down-to-earth people. Yes?
I want to say that whenever Bob came, I watched him in the last 15 years go outside of his box. And in doing that, he took us outside of our box. And that's good. It was good. And it has improved things here, and we show our love much more now. And I thank you for the time you've given us. And I thank you for the lunches, too.
I'd just like to say that I wish Bob and Jennifer well. They're like family to us, and they are. And they've been with me through the good times and the bad times. And I praise them for that. And I know that they'll carry God's work on wherever they are. And I wish you Godspeed. Ma'am?
I just want to thank both Bob and Jennifer so much for your love and support and showing God's grace and mercy to me during a time when I really believed I didn't deserve it at all. And I thank you so much for the women's ministry that you and Kay got me involved in, and for just the way that God grew me through that. And I thank you so much just for who you guys are in Christ, and for being willing to be co-pastors with Pastor Harry when Richard and I got married, and for the love and the support you gave us throughout that time, and the counseling and all of that. I just thank you so much. And God bless you as you go on in your ministry.
I don't even know where to start, except that I know when I came here, I was a mess. I was a real mess. I was very broken. And Pastor Bob and Jennifer loved me and taught me to really know who Jesus was. I had a lot of healing to do. I had a lot of growing to do, mentally, physically, spiritually, all the way across the board. And thank you, Pastor Bob, and thank you, Jennifer, for sowing into my life, because to me, you're my spiritual parents, and I'll never forget you, and I thank you for helping me through the most difficult time of my life.
Leadership in a church or congregation can make or break the congregation. And I just want to say the past year or so that I've been coming here, knowing Bob and Jennifer has been what I would call a heart-opening experience. I wish you the best in Colorado. And since Bob likes to hunt, beware the animal rights activists. They'll try to make you stop.
Full time, and I know Bob beautiful now too, and I've been here how many years, but I've been I love the guy, and I hope you had a good time when you got on. So me and my prayer when you go in, my prayer every day. So Bob and Jennifer, I love you people.
I already talked a lot about what you meant to me in my life, but I just want to talk about how God has used you and how I do pray that God will continue to use you the same way He has here. What a wonderful, wonderful ministry He's given you. And we know that the place where you're going, He's led you, and He's going to bless you and the people whom He touches through you. Thank you again so very much. God bless you.
Okay, I wasn't going to say anything. I'm not really a member here, but I did grow up as a child in this church. I've had some contact with Bob, and I just wanted to say that this is kind of an odd thing, but I say it to let you know that you never know what it is that you do that someone's going to remember. And this is a silly thing, but it's just an illustration. The thing that I remember about you when I hear my dad talk about Pastor Bob is, in my mind, I see you coming into the auditorium as Ski Bob. I don't know if you remember that. It was for Vacation Bible School. I brought my children here to attend that year, and it was just one of those things that's always stuck in my mind. It's an illustration of your passion for people and your dedication to doing whatever it is that the Lord wants you to do. So just remember, and I know you know it, but you just, and for all of us, you never know what that one thing is that you do that somebody else remembers, and to make sure that it's something that's impactful for Christ. And I think that your life has illustrated that over the years. I know that it has through what my dad has told me about you. So. I haven't forgotten Ski Bob. So thank you.
And to echo what Tina said, we're no longer members here, but it was a church I grew up in. And really having two pastors that I can recall. Having recalled two pastors that most recently have made an impact in my life. Bob was the one that married my wife and I, dedicated both my children, and it was his sermons that are so relatable, they're Bible-based, and was, I guess, what helped make Christianity more tangible and just relatable to me. Growing up, Tim Ellis was always Pastor Tim. As you grow up, you hold these pastors and people in those positions on a higher level. And for once, and this is meant as a compliment, Bob was not like that. I looked at, it was Pastor Bob, you know, your face is gonna be missed around the Thanksgiving table. But it made Christianity more relatable. Here's a guy just like me, who tried to do his best to make it through life. And the one thing we all share in common is the love and blood of Jesus Christ. So for that, you've made a lasting impact in my family's life. And I truly know that you'll be doing great and getting closer to your family. Now having kids, that is one of the most important things. So congratulations, look forward to it, and I'm sure we'll be seeing you soon.
I was really contemplating how transparent I want to be really with this comment, but I know for a fact you know this, and I think probably the majority of the members of the church body here know that, my childhood was a little dark in a lot of ways, and I wasn't always the son to my mom that she needed, that she wanted. And her happiness, her health, her everything is everything to me. And she hasn't gone through anything without you being right there at the blink of an eye. You have supported her, and you have loved her, and you've opened your arms, you've opened everything you possibly can. And absolutely Jennifer as well. This isn't an isolated thing, this is a collective thing. So I just, it wouldn't be right of me to let this moment go without publicly recognizing and thanking you both for everything that you've done for me.